This is Harco Sports, and I'm Tony Blackburn, and I'm here today with Coach Fred Myers with the Edgewood Rams, and we're going to talk a little bit about his upcoming football season and what he's expecting with the Edgewood Rams. Coach, first of all, can you briefly discuss your thoughts on last year's team and what players will be missed the most?
Last year's team, we had some hard luck going into the season, and two of the players that we're going to miss the most probably obviously going to be Hassan Fulton. Hassan led the state in tackles at our middle linebacker. It's going to put a hole in our defense. We're hoping to fill it with some young guys, actually some transfers that we've gotten in this year. So we're excited about that. The other person, Caleb Myers, also in our defense, did a great job as an outside linebacker. We're going to have to work on filling those holes. Generally speaking, the kids gave us 100% last year. We just came up short in a couple games, and we're looking for a better season this upcoming year.
All right, and turning to this year, which players are going to be your key contributors for the 2012 team?
Well, we've got two, maybe three returning players that have really done a great job in the weight room, and are going to be kind of our foundation and have been our foundation as far as leadership is concerned. The first one is Basil Nada. He's done a great job. He's going to be our nose guard and also one of our offensive tackles. He hasn't missed much of the weight room and is constantly leading by example. Josh Eldred, he's also is going to be our defensive tackle, offensive tackle. He's also a kicker for us. He's done a great job. We have a lot of young players coming up that are really going to give us a lot of speed. Speed's going to be back at the Wood, which I'm excited about. We're also going to have Jordan Hicks. I'm sorry, I forgot Jordan Hicks is returning. He's going to do a heck of a job at linebacker for us and also at tight end. But our speed guys, we're going to have Mason Parker. He was a 9th grader last year. He's going to be a 10th grader this year. He has tremendous speed, tough athlete. We're excited about him. We have Isaiah Sneed. He was a 9th grader last year. He's a 10th grader. Great speed. Does a great job in the weight room. Has tremendous cutting ability. We're excited about him in the backfield. We have a transfer from Calvert Hall, Aaron Mackerel. He is going to be probably our wingback we're looking at right now, and looking at his blocking potential as well as his running potential. He also is going to be playing one of our linebackers, probably our Mike. Has been in the weight room, has done a great job. He's a great find from John Carroll. David Jackson, another, he was a 10th grader last year. This year he's an 11th grader. He's done a great job. We're excited about him, what he'll do on the offensive side of the ball as a receiver, on the defensive side of the ball as a DB. Langston Gwynn is another gentleman who's an 11th grader. He was a 10th grader last year, so he's going to be new. He'll be one of our outside linebackers. Again, done a great job in the weight room. I can't say enough. These are just some of the kids that we've gotten, and I missed quite a few. We have a tremendous amount of young men that are coming out and participating.
You've mentioned the weight room 3 or 4 times throughout this. How has your attendance been for your weight training over the summer?
In my 40-some years of coaching, this has been the best weight room that I've ever seen. We have averaged anywhere from 35 to 40 kids in the weight room per session. The kids have worked hard. There's no fooling around. They've gained in strength. They've done their running. We've gotten faster. We're really going into the season ahead of the ball game more than we've ever been before.
And this is all preparing you for the season. Once the season gets started on August 11th, what are going to be some of your points of emphasis at practice?
Well, the biggest thing we're going to work on is going to be, first off, is going to be tackling. Tackling is going to be basics to anything. The second thing is going to be blocking, obviously. And something that we started, I think it's carried over from the weight room, is the concept of team. It's all about the team. What do I have to do for the team? And they've started that in the weight room. I think that's going to carry over and do real good for us. We're going to be able to improve on special teams because Josh has done a good job in the summer getting ready, kicking the ball. And offensively, I think we're really going to be potent. We're going to be able to throw the ball as well as run the ball. Traditionally, last year we got kind of boxed in with just running the ball. This year coming out, I think we're going to be more diversified offensively. Defensively, I think we've got speed that we can really get after people. And if we keep those two basics, tackling and blocking, we should be fine.
Well, with that in mind, what do you think you guys are going to do well this year?
What do I think we're going to do well? I think we're going to do well in all three areas. I think defensively we're going to attack people and put them on their heels. I think offensively we're going to score a lot of points. And I think in special teams we're going to put people in holes.
And what about, what questions, I know going into camp, what questions are you going to try to have answered as you go through there?
Right now, making all the pieces fit. As I mentioned to you, we have a slew of backs, all have speed. We're actually considering this year we're going to go to what we call packages, so that we'll have different packages for different groups of people, so we get more kids on the field, more athletic kids on the field at different times, using their ability, getting the offense and the defense to fit their talents. So I think that's going to be pretty effective for us.
Okay, and from listening to this, Coach, it appears you have a pretty young team coming in this year. And when we look at the start of your season, you begin your season with Aberdeen, Fallston, and Joppatown. Aberdeen's coming off of going to a state semifinals in 3A. Fallston made the playoffs, and Joppatown is a perennial powerhouse in the Chesapeake Division. It's an ambitious start to your season. Do you have a philosophy about that? You can choose any game you want to play in the beginning. Why do you guys choose to take on such a difficult start to your season?
Well, first off, when you look at Aberdeen, Aberdeen's our traditional rival. I couldn't give up the Aberdeen game. I was asked to give it up. Another coach asked me to switch out for a lesser opponent. We respect Aberdeen. It's always a great game, and I could never give up the rival. The other teams, Fallston, Joppatown, they're great teams. And I think if you're going to be a championship team, you gotta play championship teams. Okay, you gotta go against them, teams that have made the playoffs, and that's what we're aiming for. So we have to take them on.
Oh, and that's that's going to lead you right into your season. So what are your goals for the 2012 season?
Our goal for the 2012 season is to win the state title. That's our goal.
Well, good luck with that, Coach. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.